RSI, which is Relative Strength Index. I don't need to tell you what Relative Strength Index is all about and how it works, but you should find out from the broker when you go to the indicator folder, either with your phone or with your laptop. You will see Relative Strength Index there. So, but I don't need to start explaining what it's all about and how it functions. But Relative Strength Index is one of the strategies that can help you to determine the movement of the boom as easy as ABCD. Now, what is your settings? We go straight to the settings of Relative Strength Index. What is happening? I'm coming. Something is blocking my way here. Okay, let's just go straight down. Relative Strength Index, you put your RSI on period 14. Period 14. Put your RSI on period 14. Watch the settings. You can screenshot it. Your RSI have to be on period 14, and it have to be applied. The applied to have to be closed. The applied to should not be open, not high. It's gonna be closed. Apply to close. Then you come to your level. You come to your level. You put your level this way. Level 30. I'm gonna remove this man for now. Okay. I'm gonna remove this man for now. Remove this man for now. Now we're gonna focus on this 5. You put your level 30 strong buy, level 70 strong sell, level 10 extreme buy, level 90 extreme sell. Set all those levels. You change your time, your colors here, any color you want it to appear. You take in the line you want. As soon as you check in the line, you click OK. It's going to appear this way. So this is how I want it to appear now. So you focus on the two things. I don't want you to mix it up. Now, this is how it's going to appear. Then number 2 is you have to set your time frame to 5 minutes. Your time frame to 5 minutes. Whether using phone or using laptop, 5 minutes. Now, I'll be showing you simple strategies on how to trade both the buy and sell. But take note, boom market is a sell market. Boom is made for sell, and crash is made for buy. So boom, sell always, or sell more, while buy, crash buys more. So what you do is have set your time in this way, 5 minutes, and you set your RSI. You watch your RSI for boom. We are on boom right now, which is a sell market. Now, I'm going to show you how to take the boom, which is the one that everybody is scared of, the one that normally booms up, like this one. People are always scared of it, and how to take also the sell. Now, on a buy, if you want to catch up this buy, once your RSI touches your 70, preferably if you see it on 10, which is your extreme buy, the moment it touches that point, you can enter for your buy. Now, there are other things I use in trading. There are other settings you can see on my screen. Those are my softwares. But if you don't have those software, you focus on this. Once it touches your 30, you take your buy. And you're going to take your buy with one entry because you are not using the software. You're not going to know when it's going to boom more. But with this software, it can tell you when it's going to boom more. But once it touches your 30, touch very well. Like for example, here, you see, for example, here, you take your buy at this 30, you see it booms, it gives you this, you walk away. Another 30, as it touches here again, you take it short boom, you walk away. You see here again, the same thing, you see here, the same thing. So that is it. You have to set your RSI in this form, and once it touches your 30, you take a buy, or once it touches your 10, you take a buy. Then secondly, I forgot to tell you, you set your moving average 50. Let me show you. It has to be on simple, not exponential. Moving average 50. It has to be simple, not exponential. You have to add it up to your chart as well. I'll tell you the function. Moving average 50, simple, apply to close. Set it this way, move the period 50 method, simple, apply to close, not exponential, please. Now, once you said that, what is the function of that moving average? Now, remember I said boom is for sell and crash is for buy. Now, whenever price is below this white moving average, which is moving average 50, the boom tends to boom only little because it's on a sell trend. If price is below this moving average 50, it's on a sell trend. So therefore, the boom will not boom long as you expected. But the moment it breaks that moving average, is going to go up, more further. And most especially, it will be heading to your strong sell. Once it crosses your 50, for example, here, you entered your buy here. Once you entered your buy, it booms. If you see that it's very close to your 50, you can hold your trade. You can close, you can lock it here. If you lock your trade here and you notice it's close to your 50, it's going to boom more because the moment it breaks your 50, it's going to continue upwards. So what am I trying to say in this sense is that if you want to take buy, concentrate more when it's on a buy trend because it will respect the trend. So you have a longer buy on buy trend than when it's on a sell trend. For example, let me show you the screen now. Okay, now for example, okay, see here. See here. You have entered your buy here previously before now, and you saw that the buy breaks your moving average. The moment it breaks it, you take another buy. It will buy, irrespective that it will retrace back, it's going to buy for some time. It's going to buy for some time here. So once it breaks it, you take your further buy. But I'm going to explain this software to tell you how also it's going to help you so you will not make some mistakes. So you see here as well, it breaks it here. Once it breaks it here, it head up, it retraces back. After the pullback, it continues going up. So you have your 50 moving average to determine, see it here, it breaks it again. As it breaks it, it head up. For a buy, I'll still explain for the sell. See it here again, it breaks it, it continues upwards. So you take your buy, and the moment your buy breaks your moving average 50, know that the buy is going to go up a little than expected. Now for a sell, you only go for a sell when the price is below your moving average 50 more. For example, after every boom is a sell mostly, but I'll explain how the software will also help you to determine the fake ones. Now, if it booms, if you want to take a sell, if it booms and it's above your moving average 50, please don't stay more than 3 candles on your sell when it's above 50. I repeat, when it's above 50, you are going for a sell, don't stay more than 3 candles because it will not sell long, rather it will keep on buying. Watch it here. 1, 2, it's boom again, 1, 2, 3. So short boom, you'll be seeing short booms on a buy trend. But when it's below moving average 50, you can hold for 5 to 8 candles. You see there? It's below, you hold for 5 to 8 candles. You see here? 5 to 8 candles. So whenever it's below moving average 50, after your boom, you can take your sell, hold it for 5 to 8 candles. But whenever it's above your moving average, you hold it for only 3 to 5 candles when it's above your moving average. If it's above, you don't hold for long. For example, see here, you sell, you hold up to 5 to 8, but when it's above, you hold only 3. 1, 2, 3 is enough. 1, 2, 3, just 3 candles on your buy. But when it's on your sell, you hold for long. Okay, now that is another thing. Then another thing you need to take note is on your sell, if your moving average is already touching your strong sell, you want to take a sell when it's on the downtrend, you are safe. But you can have moving average on this buy and you're taking a longer sell. you should be expecting a buy here. And when it's here, you should be expecting a sell. For example, this particular boom that just boomed now, you should be expecting a sell on your normal way, but I'm going to tell you the conditions where you should take the sell. But you should be expecting a sell here. So you can be taking a sell when it's here. For the reason, if you take a sell here, you will not stay long, you will not have this sell more than, for example, let me show you. Let's do something. After the next candle, after the next 5 minutes candle, right now, I'm going to enter the sell. But I'm not going to stay long for more than 3 candles. Okay? I'm not going to stay for more than 3 candles. The reason, because it's on a buy trend. But if it's on a sell trend and I meet this particular moving RSI here, I will hold it for up to 8 candles. That is what I'm trying to explain. For example, let me just show you an example of where the RSI touched up and it was on a sell trend. Okay, for example, here, it did not really touch this, but it was approaching your strong sell. So it booms, but after it booms, it takes a longer sell. So if you're taking any sell here, you should hold this because it's on a sell trend. So let's go here as well. You see here, it was approaching here. You take your sell. That's why it sold from here to here. This is 5 minutes. You see here as well, it touch here and it boom. You take your sell along. But if it's on a buy trend, for example, see here, you can take a sell here. If you take a sell, it keep on booming because it's on a buy trend. So the sell won't go long. But if the price is below the moving average and you're taking a sell, you can hold the sell for approximately 8 candles. That is what I'm trying to explain. So let me recap. You set your moving averages, your RSI, sorry, period 14, for the sake of those that came late, period 14. And once you set it, let me show you the settings. And once again, you set it on to period 14. And after period 14, you set your levels. We have 4 levels. We have level 30, strong buy, level 70, strong sell, level 10, strong extreme buy, level 90, extreme sell. Remember, it have to be period 14. Apply to have to be closed. You set your colors the way you want it. Then after then, you set your moving average 50. Simple, not exponential. Simple. Apply to close. You set your color, then you close it. Now, once you do that, what is the condition to take a trade? To take a buy for boom, you have to target when price touches this particular line, which is your strong buy or your extreme buy, which is 30 or 10. Once it touches your 10 or 30, you can take a buy. But you take a buy more when it's on a buy trend because it's going to go longer than expected. But if it's on a sell trend, you take the buy, have to be a short buy. So after a boom, you can close your buy. When is it on a buy trend? It's on a buy trend when the price is above this moving average. When is it on a sell trend? It's on a sell trend when price is below this moving average. What time frame are you using it? 5 minutes time frame. So therefore, this is example. It's on a sell trend here, but it touches here, we take a boom. You take it off from here, you walk away. See it here again, you take a boom, you take it off here, you walk away. But the moment you pick a boom, for example, this one, you take it up, you reach here. If it breaks your moving average, you can hold it by locking your profit, or you take a second entry. I have one of my followers that what he does, I don't know whether Benga is here. Mr. Benga, are you here? If you're here, unmute yourself and talk. He normally enters this place. What he does is the moment.
Sorry, what moving average is it? 50?
50, simple. 50.
Oh,
simple.
thank you. Okay, thank you.
Benga, are you here? Is Benga available? Okay. Now, once it breaks your moving average, you can hold it or you can enter second entry. So what Benga does is that once he touches here, he takes the first one, and after a retracement, he enters second one. So once it breaks it, the rest assured is going to go up more than expected. Okay? So that is when it breaks it. So therefore, take your buy at this point. Then for your buy that is above, if you see it at this point and it's above your moving average, you can hold it because it's going to give you longer Like for example, see here. Let's check here. See here. Okay. You take a buy here, it breaks it. As it breaks it, it head up. So if it touches some of you, please don't take all this trade unless you have the software. I'm going to tell you how it works. Don't take all this trade until it touches this point. There are a lot of booms that will come every day. There are a lot of booms. For example, see a boom here. Once you touch here, you take a boom. And once you take a boom and it breaks here, you have to enter another one if you want after the retracement. Since it's a break it and retrace back, you take another one if you want. So that is just it. So for a sell, you take a sell more when it's on a sell trend. When is it on a sell trend? When price is below the moving average. So the moment price is below the moving average, hold for 5 to 8 candles. Walk away. There are a lot of, this is a trade. There are a lot of trades you can take every day. So you must not stay long. We are scalping here. What we're interested in is just to make money. So once it booms on a sell trend, take a sell for 5 to 8 candles. And when it booms on a buy trend, take a sell for 3 to 5 candles. Don't stay more than 5 candles on a buy trend. In fact, I recommend 3 candles. Let me just be honest with you. You will see a lot of them. So take 3 candles, walk away. 3 candles, even though it's $5, $10, $10 you're seeing, just keep on walking away. There are lots of them. If you stay on your PC for complete 3-4 hours, you must make good amount of money. So on a sell trend, hold for 5 to 8 candles. On a buy trend, hold for 3 to 5 candles. Now, I still say something. You don't expect to take a sell when the price is here. For example, see this boom here. This boom, you take a sell when the price is here. No, the sell, you should be expecting the sell will not go long because it's still touching your strong buy. So there's tendency is going to boom again. So you should be more concerned about taking a sell at the strong sell region. As your sell region, you don't take a sell at the buy region because anything can happen anymore. This is the mistake so many of you make. They just take boom anywhere. They said, oh, the market just boom on me and it's have taken me off. Oh, I wanted to enter the trade. I want to take that trade. Let me show you guys what I mean. I'm not going to stay more than 3 candles. What is happening? Allow me place my trade now. What is this? So I'm not going to stay more than 3 candles. Why? It's on a buy trend. I just want to show you it's on a buy trend. Even though it's touching your sell region here, it's on a buy trend. So it's not safe to take longer sell here. Even though you see it later selling down, walk away, wait for another one. Okay, so that is for the strategy. Everybody can install this one. You don't need any personal or any special installation for that. This one is easy. RSI moving average. You can install it. Those in my group, most of them.
Sorry, sir.
I'm coming.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Ask your question.
Please, can you please go over the settings for the moving average and RSI? Sorry for that.
Okay. RSI period 14. Period 14. You go for level 30, 70, 90. Let's see it here. Period 14. Screenshot it or you snap it.
I'm recording the screen right now. Thank you.
Okay. Period 14. Apply to. Okay, I have a record of it. I can send it across later. I think I have a record of this. I'm recording it.
Okay, thank you.
Period 14. Apply to. So level. You see the 4 levels there. I recorded it. I will send it across. And also I will send this. The moment after this class, you can send me a message. I will send you the settings once again. Those that are in my group, they have it already there. Okay, so let's go further. Now, that is just as simple as that. So without any other thing, with this simple thing, I know many of you will be saying, I've been in the industry for years. I know this. But if you don't apply it with all instructions given, you may make mistakes. So follow the instructions, and I bet you're not going to lose your money. Nobody in my group so far is complaining they will lose. There's going to be a time everybody's going to talk. If you're losing, tell me here. Let other people hear it. Okay, we are done with that. So it's simple as that. So please follow the instructions as described. Now let me explain the software. How is it going to help you? For the sake of those that are looking at my screen now, they say, oh, he's telling us only 2 things, but I'm seeing more other things in the screen. These ones are not what you can install just like that. It's a software. Oh, God. So, are you guys with me? Are you guys hearing me?
Yeah, go on, go on.
Okay, because I think,
I can hear you though.
okay, let's go further. Now, let me explain this, how it works. This will give everybody confidence. The work of this software is to give you confidence and you are to take all trades well. Now, number one thing you need to look at in this software is trade assistance. Trade assistance. This is called trade assistance. Now, you take a trade only when your trade assistance tells you to take your trade. For example, this is boom. Whenever we want to go for this boom here, buy, sometimes some of you see that this thing crossed because of those that don't have patience. Some people will take their trade here. They say, oh, this thing boom now, boom. It doesn't want to boom. It's still going up. It's still going down. Why is it still going down? Your trade assistants have not asked you to enter. As we're using 5 minutes, we only take a trade when we have 3 buy here. Stochastics, RSI, entry CCI, or trend CCI, any of them 3 buy the way we have here right now. If we have 3 buys here and these places have touched our strong buy, we take our trade with confidence. Nothing will happen. 3 buy here, we take our trade. It's showing 3 sell here now, showing this market is going to sell a little. Okay? But once we have 3 buy here and it's already touching here. So sometimes with this software, it makes us to catch it at this point. So another thing you need to do is, even though you're going to catch it at that point, let me show you something. You need to add, I think I didn't add it. You need to add, now you need this timer. You only take your trade, you need this timer, watch it, this is 5 minutes. You take your trade 15 seconds to 20 seconds to the next candle. So sometimes if it's on this candle and your trade assistant is showing you 3 buy, and here is already touching, 15 seconds to the next candle, you take your trade. You're going to catch this thing here. You see it here again, just watch your time at 10, just 15, 10 seconds to the next candle, you take your trade. That is just it. So, but it have to be 3 buy showing you here and 1 sell here, 1 or 2 sell here. 3 buy here, 1 or 2 sell here. The moment that corresponds, you take your buy. So now that is for buy. The same thing, I'm not talking about crash. Whatever I explained for boom is same thing happening in crash. It's same thing happening, but I'll still go to crash and explain. So you concentrate for your buy at this region. For example, if it's me, I will take this trade. But most of you, like I explained, you not take it because it have not touched here. As soon as I see it approaching here, if my trade assistant show me 3 buys here, I'm taking the trade at the next 15 to 20 seconds 20 seconds to the next candle. I'll take my buy here. So because it was already approaching here, my trade assistant have told me to enter a buy. So this is for trade assistant. That's for buy. The same thing applicable for crash sell. Let's go to sell. I'll show you. See sell here. Once it's touching here, as soon as it's approaching here, which is our let me edit. I want to remove 2 lines from the RSI so it will be easier and clear for all of us. I'm coming. Okay, so now this is it. Wait, oh, I didn't click OK. I'm sorry. Please just bear with me. Let me just change it. Just want it to be clear. Okay, now once it's touching here, for example, you see, I forgot to also
Maxwell,
tell you.
don't forget your trade since you said it's 3 to 4 candles, 3 to 5 candles.
Huh? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, what did you say?
I said, don't forget your trade though, since you said it's 3 to 5 candles.
Yes, my dear, I've forgotten so many of them because I've been attending to people. We are going, I think
Yeah.
it's 2 candles. So the next candle, I'll close it. Okay, so let's go further here. Network is really bad. Now, once it touches here, you and your trade assistant is showing you 3 cells here. You take your cell. Well, let me tell you something before the trade assistant. If it touches your 90 for any reason, and it touches your 10 for any reason, without even the trade assistant, take the trade and hold it. You must win the trade. Take the trade and hold it. If it touches your 90 and if it touches your 10. But with a trade assistant, if it touches 70 and 30, that's when you should be considering your trade very well. So let's continue. So now, right now here, if it touches here, your trade assistant tells you sell, 3 cells, you take your sell. So that is just it. It touches here again. You see here, it's sell, here is sell. With the trade assistant showing you 3 sell, you take all the sell. Now let's return back. I'll tell you now. Let me tell you the buying and the selling aspect of it. Now for boom.
Sorry, can I ask?
Go ahead.
Is that irrespective of trend?
Irrespective of trend, yes. Whether just what I told you about the trend is, if it's on a buy trend, you don't hold for long.
Yes.
Boom. If it's on a sell trend, you can hold for long. Why for crash? If it's on a buy trend, hold for long because it's going to go longer for crash. But if it's on a sell trend for crash, it's not going to go for longer. Because like I said, I've told you what the pairs represents. Boom represents sell, crash represents buy. So you go according to what they represent. Okay, now let's come here. If you want to take a sell, let's assume you want to take a sell. I've explained how to take the boom and the crash with the trade assistant. You want to take a sell. You take a sell after the next light blue candle. This is a program software. So your candle must appear like this the moment you have this. Your candle will no longer be the normal candle you have. It will appear this way. So after the light blue candle, you take your sell. So if it's on a buy trend here, you take it 3 candles. If it's on a sell trend here, you take it 8 candles. So, but where is going to be your entry? Your entry is going to be after your light blue. You take your sell. After every light blue, you take your sell. Applicable to everywhere. But on a buy trend, you hold for 3 to 5 candles. On a sell trend, 5 to 8 candles. That is for sell. For boom, after the light orange, you go for buy. On a buy trend, 5 to 8 candle. On a sell trend, 3 to 5 candles. So you can see after all the light orange, you see it buys. But in a buy trend, 5 to 8 candle. On a sell trend, you go for few candles. Okay? That is for candles. I've explained trade assistance, I've explained candles. Now let's go to Vulture balls. Vulture balls, white Vulture balls means your sell, and your yellow means your buy. Now for boom, if you want to take the sell, like I said, we respect sell when it's on a sell trend. If you see a white Vulture ball on a buy trend here, don't take it because it's on a buy trend and it's telling you to go for sell. If you must take it, you are not staying more than 3 candles. But if it's on a sell trend, you can hold it because it's going to sell long. For example, let's watch here. See your sell here, white Vulture ball. At least if you hold your trades to here, you're going to give you good profit. See your Vulture ball for buy. If you take your buy here, at least to here, it will give you profit. So, but you don't take your white on a buy trend or your yellow on a sell trend. So go with according to the trend. This is the buy here, the buy Vulture ball. You can take it, you can walk away here, you can walk away here as the case may be. This is the sell. If you take your sell on the sell trend, it will go longer than expected. Like that. So the white Vulture ball does not appear often. It appears once in a while. Now, That is 3 conditions. The 4th condition is your support and resistance. It will automatically appear as the market progresses. Now, this is your support and resistance. Once your boom is booming to your support and touches your support, your resistance, sorry, is going to go back to your support. So sometimes also some of my people, they take a buy here. Once it touches your resistance, your support, sorry, they take a buy. Corresponding with this, you see here already showing you that you have to go for buy, even without trade assistance, and it's touching your support here, it's going to boom. Okay, so you can see the support does not appear steady, it appears once in a while. See it here, once it touch here, it approach your support here. And here it's telling you buy. You can take your buy there, waiting for it, it's going to buy. And as soon as it touches your resistance, it starts retracing downwards. So see the next support and resistance, it will be appearing as market progresses. Wherever necessary, it thinks it should appear, it will appear there. So you see here now, you should understand what happens in support and resistance for those that are trading. Once your price breaks your support or breaks your trend line, it's going to trend upwards. And once it breaks your resistance, it's going to trend down. Why did this market touch here and do not retrace further? While it's on a buy trend, that's number 1 condition. 2, as soon as it breaks it, that's why it trends upwards. Then number 3 is, let's look at our QQE. Number 4, sorry, our QQE. Our QQE, you take a trade when your blue cross above your yellow, you take a buy, and you take the buy mainly below the 50 price here, the 50 line here. For a sell, as soon as this blue crosses this yellow, I'm taking a sell here, another sell. And if these two cross this 50, I will hold the sell for long. So therefore, see it here, you take a buy here. They keep on going up. As they reach here, they break this 50. That is why you see it turns this upward. You see here, you take your sell here. As soon as you take your sell here, which is here, it reach here and break down, come downwards. That's why it sold to this point. So whenever your QQE, see here again is buy, QQE, the blue is above the yellow, downwards, you take your buy. If it breaks this yellow one, as soon as it breaks it, it's going to go upwards. You see a sell here, blue is below the red, the yellow, sorry, you take a sell. If it breaks it downwards, it will sell more than expected. So this is why this breaks this trend line here. But say trend line, your resistance. But you should understand once a price breaks your resistance, you should walk away. Assuming you take your trade here, you see it, it breaks it, please close your trade. But if you have trade assistance and trade assistance is showing you sell, and here is also pointing sell, you can hold it. And here is also here, you can hold it. For example, if I took a sell here, I will hold the sell because I know it's going to sell to cross here. But the reason why maybe I'll be scared a little is because I'm seeing my Vulture ball here. And my Vulture ball appeared on a buy trend, which means the Vulture ball is trying to tell me that it can continue going up. This happens sometimes to traders. They are expecting market to change on on overbought. But the market keep on ranging here on the overbought there. The market will keep on ranging on the overbought. You'll be wondering, oh, this market have got overbought. Sell now, it will refuse to sell. All because there are so many factors that are conditioning it not to sell. This is like one of them. You see your Vulture ball on a buy trend. You don't supposed to be going for much sell because this is going to push it more further. So those are the conditions. I repeat, trade assistance, you go with the matching on 5 minutes. If you're going for a buy, the moment it buys, the moment you have 3 buy here, 1 buy here, you go for your buy. Then next is, once it breaks your trend line, you hold it for long. Next is, once it touches your support, you take your buy. For a sell, you don't need here for a sell much, but for a sell, after your light blue, you take a sell. On a buy trend, 3 to 5 candle. On a sell trend, you go for 5 to 8 candles for boom. Likewise, crash. Then on a sell, once you see your Vulture ball white, it's going to go more than 5 to 8 candles. On a buy, once you see your vulture ball, yellow, it's going to go up than expected. Then next is your QQE. Once your QQE, the blue crosses over the yellow below your 50 line here, you take your buy. Once it breaks the 50, you hold the buy. If it did not break the 50, if it ranges like this, you close your trade. Then on a buy, on a sell like this, if your blue crosses over your yellow, you take your sell. If it comes here, breaks your 50, hold your trade. If it does not break your 50 and it range here, close your trade. So it's as simple as that. And next is your what again did I need to forgot to explain the same thing applicable to your crash. On your crash, like I said, if your candle, the orange candle appear, that is after the candle, you take your buy. On a buy trade, 5 to 8 candle. On a sell trade, 3 to 5 candle. You will see more than 40 setups every day. More than 40 setups every day. So you don't need to stress yourself. You don't need to worry yourself. There are a lot of setups daily to take. So what you do is keep on taking them and keep on closing your trades. Okay? I hope you're with me.
Yeah, what's the name of the timer, please?
The timer, yes, I forgot to explain the timer, yes, for the last, the timer, let me install this timer here. There is no timer in this particular one. Then also, I didn't put fractal arrows, but for the sake of those that will come for the software, if you need it, I will install a fractal arrow for you. The fractal arrow also, I will explain to you how it works. Okay, there is a way fractal arrow. So this is the timer here. Where is it? Okay, so you take your timer at 10 seconds to 20 seconds of 10 to 15 seconds to your 10 to 15 seconds to your next candle. You take your trade. For example, this one here, before this one close, because most of you don't know when the next boom is going to boom. But as this candle is here already, this man have touched here already, and here is showing us three sell. As soon as it's 15 seconds, I'll take my trade. So I'll be waiting for it here. So next thing you see, boom, it will boom down. It will boom down. So now, also another thing I need to say, for the sake of those that will see this boom, some of you will see this crash here. As it crashed this down, some of you will close it or say, oh, is it going to crash more? How will you know if it's going to crash more? Number one, if it takes your crash here, and here is showing you sell 15 and 5 minutes, all of them are still showing you sell. Still hold it, it's going to crash. For example, for this buy, you see 15 and 5 minutes is showing buy, meaning it's going to buy more. So if the two are showing you sell after this first crash, still hold the crash, it's going to crash more. So for some of you that after first crash, you watch it, it will crash second time. This is where I know that it's going to crash second time. So if I should take it and it crashed the first one, and here is still showing me sell, I will hold it, it's going to crash more than I expected. So also second thing is that the other RSI you see I remove, which is the middle, the break even. If it crash and touch my break even, that's when I can now conclude that it's not going to go further, which is here, the middle. So, but if it have not touched the middle, I know it's still going to come more. For example, here, if this first one crash, this is where it touched. If you are walking away here, no, we are still expecting more crash until it will touch our break even. We are not going out. So that is it. So, but once you come, we'll keep on having updates, and upon updates, I'll keep on explaining to you how it works. I'll keep on explaining to you how it works. So, but it's as
Please,
simple
my
as
question
I'm coming
is
to
about
question.
this. Okay.
I'm coming
Oh,
to
don't forget your trade, though.
No, yes, and it's an example trade. I have to use it to show you this example. So now let's go further. Question time, please. Ask your questions so I will recap and then we'll close the meeting. Question one after the other, please. So who is
Okay,
asking?
for me, I'm asking a question. For me, this timer now, is it it's part of the software, or is it
Yes,
something
it's
that's
part of it. No, it's
okay? It's
part
part
of it.
of.
Who again? Who again?
Maxwell,
Yeah, go ahead. Thank you.
I want to ask a question.
Can you use this software for Forex also, or it's just for boom and crash?
You mean Forex on MT4?
Yes.
Yeah, that we're working on that, but you can use this for MT5 volatility pairs, like all those 75, V100, V25. Let me show you. These are them here.
Okay.
Okay, this is my EA doing all this work.
Yeah, the man.
This is it here. But this is on 1 hour. You can use it on any time frame you want. You can use it on any time frame you want. But market, when you see this small support and resistance, market is ranging. You walk away. But there are a few things I will add to boom and crash that is not on Forex. There are a few things. You will ask yourself, why is it showing you this candle this way? But in Forex, it does not show that way.
Okay, so there's a separate app for that. Is there a separate software? Sorry.
There's a settings, I will set it. Then it will appear that way for boom and crash. You see, the Forex is not, at least it's not showing that way.
Yes, well, this is not showing properly, yes.
But for boom and crash, it will show that way. There's a settings I will do for it, and it will appear that way.
Okay.
Any other question?
We can get the app from you, right?
Yes, the software, the full software. No, after this meeting, you can private chat me for it.
Okay, no problem. Then, sorry, the other indicator that is above the RSI.
This one?
Q what?
QQE. QQE.
QE. Okay. Sorry, under what?
I didn't hear you again. Repeat your question.
Panel did you get it? QQE. The QQE is under what? Is it other trends, under indicators, or where?
It's on trend. You do not see it on the broker. That's what you not see it inside brokers indicators list.
Okay.
You not see it inside your MT4 list. It's a design program.
How can I get it? Okay, it's a design program. Okay. We can get that from you too.
Yes, that's what make up all the software. This software, I will give you the full.
Okay, it comes with the software. Okay.
Everything,
no
everything here comes with it. It's a full pack of it.
Okay. I think that is all for me. I
Any
think I'm
other
the only
question?
one. I think that is. Please, you will still post this video for us later in the group.
I will do that. If you're in my group, you will get it. But if you're not in my group, chat me privately. I will give you the video.
Okay, no problem.
Any other question?
I think we're the only two that is here.
Two that is left.
Sorry, I have a question. Good evening.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
People, yes, go ahead.
Okay, sorry, I want to find out from you. I know this is only installed in a laptop. Is it? Can we install it in demo? Or, because I'm having issue in my binary account using laptop. I've not been able to log in since I opened the account. So I don't really know what's the problem. So I only trade on phone.
Okay. Let me give you an answer to that. Number one, after now, chat me. I will use any deck. You have to download any decks. If you download any decks, I will use it to access your screen to know what is the problem and see if I can set it up. Somebody else have had the same problem before, and I think I could be able to solve it. Then that one is one. Two, for your phone, if you want it to appear on your phone, is Onwendo here?
Sorry?
Is Onwendo here?
I don't think she's here.
Okay, she's not here. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think she.
If she's here, I would have asked her to say something. Now, on what's it called? On phone, you can use your VPN to mirror your screen. You can mirror your laptop on your phone. You will remote it on your phone. So what we do is just that all my VPNs is filled up right now. If not, I would have installed your account on my VPNs, then mirror it to your phone. You will be seeing your accounts from the VPNs. So if you have a laptop, after we finish maybe the installation of your laptop and it start working well, you want to be seeing your phone. For example, you can keep your PC at home, you step out with your phone. What you need to do is to remote it from your VPS to your phone, you can be seeing what is happening in your screen at home. Then lastly, if you want to use your phone, you can use your phone only for RSI and moving average. That's why I shared two things with you guys. RSI and moving average can work with your phone, but this one is an installation program. It's not what you see in the broker's list of indicators. It's an installation program, so it can work with phone unless it works with PC. Do you understand now?
Yes.
Any other question?
Please, one more thing. I know before I joined your group, you made me answer some questions. I actually wanted to refer a friend to your group. What's the process?
What's what?
The process. Is there a link, or she has to go through the same process? I really don't know.
Well, to come to my group, to join my group, I must be honest with you. I don't want unserious people. If you come there, it's very fun. Please, if you're in my group, can you indicate? Say something, please. The chat group, not the channel, the chat group.
Yeah.
I'm in the chat group, I think.
I'm in one of your chat groups. Yep.
Is it interesting?
Very interesting.
Yes, it is.
So you see, so we don't want, there are some people, let me tell you the truth. There are some people that are, one, we have been in this industry, but we kept quiet. And we don't show some things we know for a reason. But some people will join your chat group, they just want to show themselves. They are busy.
Hello.
One person to another.
Hello. Can I ask, please?
I'm coming, you ask your question. They are busy asking unnecessary questions. They are busy telling somebody your result is not real. This trade, you enter it wrongly. They are busy trying to prove that they are Lord in this trading. And we don't want such people in our group. So for you to join, you must be serious person. We must see that you are willing to actually correspond to things happening in the group. Okay? If you're not ready for that, you're not going to join the group. That's the conditions. The group is for serious people. If you're serious, ask me, I will add you up. But if you know you're not serious, I would not like to remove anybody from the group. You don't need chatting me up. Don't chat if you're not serious. Ask your question, please. Check
it now.
More questions. Somebody wants to
check it. Check.
Somebody wanted to ask question, please. No noise on the background.
I don't know again.
Someone said he wants to ask question. What's his name again? Ask your questions here, because after here, it may not be easy to ask the question. So others will learn from your question.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I know we trade on the 5-minute chart.
Yes.
So we don't really bother what's going on the 15 minutes and the rest of them, no?
For the sake of this strategy, you don't bother going for uptrend or trying to check the trend, whether it's trending longer, because many people are scared of boom and crash. If I tell you to analyze the market with 30 minutes, most of you will be scared that it will come and take you off. So for you to see the clearer view of what you are doing and to walk away, walk with 5 minutes. Okay. Once you are trading other volatility pairs, you can trade them with a long time frame. You see below my chart here, you see longer time frame here. So when you're trading other volatility pairs, you can go with longer time frame. But for this, 5 minutes is the best for now.
Okay.
Any other question?
All right, thank you.
No other question. I think we're going to call this meeting to an end. If you don't have more further questions. I'm free to call it an end.
Can I ask a question, please?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, you know that recently volatility 75 especially has been terribly manipulated.
Yes.
Are you sure this is going to work with it?
Yes, this is not the setting. Like I said, once you come for it, if you're coming for the full software, I will set up the two for you. I will set the one with it and I will explain it for you.
Okay, okay.
But what I said, okay, ask your question. I think you're the one, yeah. Maxwell, ask your question.
Hello.
Maxwell, yeah, ask your question. Go ahead.
Okay, can I ask, can you analyze step index?
I should do what?
With this step index.
Step index, yes, you can use it for all volatility pairs. Step index, you know, they have added 2 step index. We have USD step index. You have Euro step index. So you can use it for all pairs as far as MT5 is concerned. You can work with all pairs on MT5 broker. Okay?
Okay.
Now back to, can this be manipulated? Please, I beg you. That's why I said make your money now. If they will twist this, they will twist it. Definitely, I must tell you the truth. For them to have added 2 pairs have been added. Currently, as I speak with you, 2 other pairs have been added.
Ask your question, please.
Ask your question. Ask your question. Ask your question.
What pairs?
I have a question, please.
Ask your question, please. No noise in the background. Let him ask question.
Hello.
Ask your question. Ask your question.
What are the indexes that have been added?
Ask your question. Somebody, okay, you ask, okay, added crash 500 and boom 500. You have to log in your account and you see that crash 500 and boom 500 have been added.
They are the newly added ones.
Yes, they are the newly added ones.
Okay.
Any other question?
Hello, Mark. Somebody is asking how much is the software.
That will be discussed privately.
The newly added pairs, is it the same principles?
It's the same principles, yes, but it was added yesterday, so I will visit the pairs and discover the secret behind it. Then I will still call for another webinar.
Okay.
Trade the one you know now. Trade only this one. I will visit the pairs and discover the secret behind it. Then we'll call for another webinar.
Okay.
Hello, Max.
Go ahead.
Where should I? Hello. Where should I find
software?
One question at a time, please. One question at a time. Go ahead.
This software.
Yeah.
How easy would it be for a beginner to master it?
It's very okay. Please, great. Can you answer the question? It's great here.
Grace is not here.
Great is not here. I would have preferred him to answer the question. He only yesterday, Great started with the software as a beginner. Yesterday, I asked him to practice it for 2 days. I don't tell people to practice any other of my systems for only 2 days. You must practice it for like 1 month. But with this, as simple as this, you can practice it for 1 day, 2 days. Only between yesterday to today, he had made over 50% of his small account. He wanted to start it with $50. He have made over $28 today so far. So
from trading crash and boom,
only the 2 of them. If he's here, he would have said it. After this meeting, I can share his results so you see it as well.
Okay.
Okay, where should I find those added pairs?
Yeah, I can hear you too.
Where should I find those added pairs like boom 1 and 500?
It's time already.
You will log out and log in again. You will log out from your account and log in, then you see that.
I should log out and then
log out your account, log it afresh, you will see the pairs.
In real account.
Go to real account, yes, all your accounts.
Okay.
Any other question? Let's call it a day here.
Thank you so much, Max.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate your time and the impact.
Thank you.
Maxwell, thank you. You're just incredibly amazing.
Thank you. Thank you once again. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Okay.